My first guest, Oscar-winning actress. Her films include Jerry Maguire, Chicago, Cold Mountain. Her latest film is Bridget Jones' The Edge of Reason. Very funny film, playing at a theater near you. Please welcome the lovely Renée Zellweger.
Audiences, you really do.
Well, thanks.
You really do.
That's because we have the nicest guests.
Oh, you flatter me. You flatter me.
You look...
Hi. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you very much.
You look beautiful. I like the new look.
Thanks, Jay. Thanks very much.
Now tell me about the hair now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cinderella Man. I just finished a film with Ron Howard and Russell Crowe, and I played Mae Braddock, and she was brunette, so there you go.
I like it, though.
Do you?
Oh, I like it very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
My wife's a brunette, so
Yep,
I like brunettes.
True.
Now, how do you like it, though? I mean, does it...
Yeah, it's kind of grown on me.
Yeah?
I kind of like it, and I kind of sneak around really easily during the day, too,
No,
I
what do
find.
you mean you don't get recognized?
No, it's really funny. I'll have long conversations with people, and it takes a while for them to register. It's pretty great.
Oh, cool. So, but that can help and hurt, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't find, I just find it to be a completely positive thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I sneak around and it's pretty quick. It's funny because even friends of mine don't recognize me. They'll walk past me if we go, meet at a restaurant or something. And I was actually at a benefit last week for Meals on Wheels in New York City. And they were honoring Gloria Steinem and Barbara Walters and Liz Smith and all these lovely New York ladies. And it was such a great afternoon. I mean, a great cause and a great afternoon. And they all went to the podium, and they're so witty, these women. I mean, with such ease. The things that just come out of them in terms of their witticisms and their humor, it's just effortless and I mean timeless. These ladies are classic. So the thing winds up, and I'm in the elevator, and in comes Barbara Walters and Liz Smith. And I've met Barbara Walters several times. I spent 2 days with her. We did, and every time I go to the View, she's a friend of mine. Right. And Liz Smith is my pen pal. And I sat next to her and I congratulated, I stood next to them and congratulated both of them on, what a great, afternoon it was and what a nice time everyone had. And they said, thank you very much. And I got such a kick out of it, I thought, I'm just going to sit here and be quiet and call him tomorrow.
And did you call him? Did you tell him?
Yeah, I sure did. It was hilarious. So Liz said, it's really funny because I was looking at this girl and I was saying, wow, that looks like Renee, but like a really kind of cute Renee. And I thought, now hang on. But anyway, I thought that was a thumbs up for the dark hair.
Oh, well, that's cool. Well, that's good. That's good. Now, I heard you had a problem at the airport. What happened in the airport?
Oh, no. Just, the regular old, everybody knows, right? Everybody's traveling around the holidays.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
We all know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting. You got to add on an extra hour to the hour that you already give yourself to get through there. No, I was bringing my cat home with me from Toronto, because she came for Cinderella Man. She didn't like that very much. She decided that she liked it better in sunny California and wanted to go be the queen of the kitty kingdom, as she is. So I was bringing her home, and the x-ray guy said, you're going to have to take that cat out of the bag, and the bag has to go through the x-ray machine. And I thought, oh, that is not a good idea. You don't even know the can of worms you're about to open up by letting that cat out the bag. And he was insistent, and I was terrified because she's very highly opinionated. And she had, we had a big argument about whether or not she was going to get in the bag at the apartment. And, we try to be democratic about these things, but, I won. It cost me a lot in terms of scars and things, but the cat was in the bag. So anyway, I did have to take her out. I was really, really grateful that she was just so terrified that she just clung right here.
So you carry your cat in a bag?
Yeah, that. Well, no, not like that, but in the kitty bag, you know?
Oh, in a cage.
With the breathing holes and the whole
Oh yeah,
thing.
you want to poke the
Yeah.
hole in, yeah, because that's you want to do that. Oh, okay.
No, she was very comfortable,
Yeah.
and it's all legal, and you know.
Well, you say your cat is opinionated. I'm curious.
Yeah.
What do you argue about?
Well, last night, for example, I asked her, you know, if she would like to come upstairs and sleep with me in the bedroom, because, you know, I miss her. I'm away a lot.
Right.
And she said no. I picked her up off the couch, and she was like, no.
Oh.
So back down she went.
I know how that works.
Yeah.
Been there myself on that one. Honey, ow! Look, we'll take a little break. More with Renee right here. Welcome back. Talk with Renee Zellweger. Bridget Jones, The Edge of Reason. So now I know right after this you're flying. You going home?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm going home. My mom's waiting. I'm very excited. I'm going to see them tonight. Can't wait.
Now, when was the last time you had Thanksgiving at home?
Oh, my goodness. I haven't been in America for Thanksgiving, I think, in 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
I've been in Romania. We had sort of a hodgepodge sort of Thanksgiving in
that's a wonderful
Transylvania.
treat, yeah.
That was nice. England for a couple of them, and Canada for the last one. So this is my first one.
Oh, this will be great.
Oh, yeah, I
okay.
like the Canadians. I do. I'm a big advocate. I love it. Toronto's fantastic. I love it. And Montreal is beautiful. So.
Montreal is the most beautiful city
Isn't
in
it
North
gorgeous?
America. Yeah, it
It's
really
gorgeous.
is.
My parents were actually married there, and the church is still standing. It's just beautiful. I love it. Love it.
Now, what happens when you go home? Is it just a quiet little thing? Is it just you and your parents, or is it like a big deal?
Oh, it's never quiet. In my house, no, it's you know, there's just the four. Well, there's been just the four of us
Right.
until very recently. My brother just got married.
Okay.
So now there's 5, and her family's going to be joining us too. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Now, do you actually cook? Do you stand around and watch, or what?
Oh no, we all participate.
Yeah.
There's lots to be done.
Now, do you actually cook, or did your mom give you one of these chores? Like I would just, here, do this for an hour. You know, that's what I would get.
Well, there was a lot of that growing up, but you know, since I've been on my own for a little while now, I've become the baker.
Oh.
So yeah, so I'll be baking the pies and the apple crisp probably.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
so what is your favorite? You sit there. What is the one thing you look for on the table?
I'm probably the stuffing girl, I think.
Really?
The
Yeah.
stuffing and the biscuits girl.
Okay.
And I'm pretty partial to my pies. I mean, I just, you know,
Yeah.
I like the pies.
What kind of pie is your favorite?
Well, you have to do the pumpkin, right? And then
Pumpkin, okay.
I do an apple crisp because you have to. You just
You
do.
have, that's the law. You're
you do.
Texas.
You
It's
have
the
to.
law.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know where you live now. Where do you live?
I don't know either, Jay. Nowhere, really. Honestly, nowhere. I've been on the road for such a long time. I bought a place in New York a couple years ago, and then they shipped me off right away to England and Canada to work. So,
Right.
I actually I rented a place here in Los Angeles for the time being because, you know, the kitty, she needs some stability.
Kitty needs a house.
That's right. And so I came home for the Academy Awards, and in July, to throw a birthday party for my manager.
Okay.
And it was so pathetic because I was calling people to tell them to come to the surprise party, and it didn't know the address to the house that I was making the phone calls from. Can you get over that? I know.
So
It's
you forgot
ridiculous.
what you're. So you're in the house. I don't know where I am. This is like a bad Twilight Zone
No,
episode.
hang on, let me find some mail, you know, looking for some mail. Oh, here we go. It's, you know, it's sad. It's time to take a minute.
So does the cat like, as a single parent, you have a responsibility to the kitty to have a good home.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh, no, she's very popular. She has
Yeah.
a very, very active social life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Lots of friends.
Well, how about you? Are you going to take some time off now? Because it's like you're doing a
Yeah.
movie you're doing like 3 movies a year or something, right?
You know, it's funny. Everything sort of surfaced all at once.
Yeah.
You know, there were just projects that I've been following for a while,
Okay.
and they all kind of, started happening at the same time. So, yeah, I am. I'm going to stop.
Like
I'm
how
not-
much time are you going to take off? How much would be a good,
Well-
what would you like ideally?
Oh, I'd like a year.
A year?
Oh, yeah, I'd like a year,
Okay.
but I don't think that's going to happen because I have some responsibilities that I need to see through.
So what do you do? Let's say you have 5 months off.
Well, friends and family first.
Okay, do that. Okay.
Well, after you unpack all the suitcases and that chaos.
Okay, that's
friends
Monday.
and family first. Right. And then, you know, spend some time sort of rekindling your relationships.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I want to learn some things, you know.
Yeah.
I'm so curious about things, and I just want to, I've got to be so boring at this point, having just made films for the last, you know, 5, 7 years or
Are you really
something.
out of touch when you do a film? Like when you're in Romania for 4 months, I mean, is it hard to follow the news and keep up with what's
Well,
going
in
on?
some ways, but in other ways,
Yeah.
it's fascinating
Yeah.
because you get to have a sort of global perspective of
Yeah.
home, which is, you know, really educational, and I find it really interesting. It's kind of a privilege, really,
Yeah.
you know, to travel around and learn different things about cultures and things. So.
Now tell us about Bridget Jones' Edge of Reason. Very funny movie, by the way.
Thank you.
I like your
Thanks.
character in this.
Thank
I like
you.
when you say,
It was a lot of
"I have a
fun.
boyfriend." I just like the way your character says that. It's very funny. I have a boyfriend.
Yeah, I like her too.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
a lot of affection for Bridget Jones. I like her a lot.
Now you have this one scene, and they show it. I'm not giving anything away
Mm-hmm.
because you see it in the previews, where you're in a parachute and you land in this pigsty, and there's no really way to fake a pigsty, is it? It's a real
Yeah, it's a
thing
side,
filled with pigs
English
and-
countryside, yeah.
Yeah.
First day of shooting, actually, it was sort of a foreshadowing for how the rest of the filming was going to go. It was a great way to meet your crew,
Yeah.
you know, right there.
Did you like the pigs? Were they friendly? Were they like your
were-
cat?
They were really friendly.
Yeah.
Jay. Apparently, they're barn raised, so they, you know, live in this farm in the barn, and they rarely get to go outside in the English countryside and frolic. So they were celebrating
Yeah.
in all sorts of ways that day. They were frisky critters that
Frisky.
afternoon. Yeah, very frisky.
You know, I've never heard pigs referred to as frolicking. I mean, I see pigs, but I've never seen them frolic. Were they?
Well, that's
Did they like you? Did the pigs?
They like me more than I might like them to like me.
Really?
Actually, yeah. We were all celebrating
Well,
together.
what did they do? What did they do? I mean, fill me in. What did you do?
I can't.
Did you lead them on in some way?
Oh, Jay. Now, Jay. Absolutely not.
Oh. Now we have a clip. What is this scene we're going to see? This is Oh, here you're talking about your boyfriend again. Now, we should explain that Colin Firth is your boyfriend.
Yes, new, fresh relationship. She's very enthusiastic about it. She thinks about him all the time. She adores him, and she's calling to tell him so.
All right, that's the infectiousness of your infatuation is really what makes this whole movie. It's very funny. Take a look. Here we are, Bridget Jones. Well, wonderful. Good job. I understand it's the biggest opening in Universal history, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. You deserve it. You're a very nice person. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know
Thank
you
you.
have to run
Happy
to catch a plane.
Thanksgiving to you.
Renée Zellweger, be right back with our political whiz kid, Abby Julo.